Welcome back to Drafting with Mark, and in this video we're going to tackle something that has a little bit more interest to it. Now, if you want to see me do the dimensions or do some other stuff to this, maybe be in paper space or modeling space or discuss the annotation scale, please leave me a comment below and I will do that for you for this one. But in this video, we're just going to do the AutoCAD drawing portion of it. All right. So what we see here is that we do have a few circles that's wrapped around this. And we're going to do some arrays and some other things in here. So this video is going to explain a little bit more about dealing with arrays and making sure that you have the associativity and things of that nature turned off. All right. So without me worrying about this too much longer, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright, so here in AutoCAD, let's go ahead and do our normal things. We're going to turn this grid off. I'm going to go ahead and set ortho on right now. Although I don't have too many things that are in straight lines on this drawing, most of these are going to be dealing with the circles, right? And let's go ahead and check what running O-snaps that I have turned on. And these are going to be the ones that I have. Alright, so let's first go ahead and create a circle center diameter. So I'll go to circle, center diameter, click a base point here. I kind of always pull out and give myself a little preview there, and I'll type in 80, right? And then I don't see it, right? Let's go ahead and zoom the extents, and now we can take a look at that circle. Let's go ahead and create another circle center diameter, and this circle will have a diameter of 90. So I'm going to click here. This one will be 90. Let's go ahead and do the next one. Circle center diameter. Always kind of touch your circle, and then that'll make the center activate. I'll click here. This one is at 100. And then we have one more circle here. So circle center diameter. And then I'm just going to place it here. And this one has a diameter of 120. Alright, so those are all of my circles. Let's kind of zoom out a little bit. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to give myself a nice big reference line here. So I'm going to create a construction line that is vertical. And I'm going to send it right through the center here. Now I'm going to use grips next just to get my rotation, and that'll make this go so much easier. So what I want you to do is go ahead and select this line. Select the middle grip here. I'm going to hit the space bar twice, or until you see the word rotate that's here. Once you see rotate, go ahead and select the word copy that's on your command line. And then I'm going to type in 30, enter, negative 30, enter. Then go ahead and hit escape. Alright, so I'm going to rotate this now and create a copy of it. This time I'll just use the regular rotate command. So I'll go to rotate. I'm going to select these three lines. Go ahead and hit enter afterwards. Select the base point, which is right here at this midpoint or the center. And once I do that, I want you to select the word copy that's on your command line. And then type in 90. Alright. So now we have a bunch of lines here representing different things. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a circle located right along here, and it has a radius of 10. So circle, center radius. Let's go ahead and click on this center and give it the radius, which is 10, right? Next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and array this, right? Let's use the array command. So array, polar. I'm going to select this circle here, and I could do my other circle and array them both together, but I'm just going to do them one at a time in this example. So I'm going to array just this circle. Once I'm done selecting my objects, I'm going to hit enter, and here's my center of revolution. Now, this is the important thing here. Make sure that you have this turned off, because we're going to be modifying some of these circles and doing other things to them. So I can't do that if this associativity is turned on. If you mistakenly leave that on, you'll just have to come back and explode your array. So I'm just going to go to close array. Let's go ahead and draw a line from this quadrant to that quadrant. And I'll do the same thing here at the bottom. So I'm just going to create a line from this quadrant to this quadrant. Now, just as a shortcut, all I did was hit the space bar on my command line there, and it took me back to the last command. So you didn't actually see me go up here and select line. All right, let's go ahead and create our other circle. So let's go to circle, center diameter, and this circle is going to have a diameter of 8, and I'm going to place it right at this intersection, and it has a diameter of 8, right? Now I'm going to array this one as well, so I'm going to go to array. I'm going to select the object here, and once again I am using the polar array, so I didn't select in the drop down, but polar array was the last one I used, so therefore I didn't have to go to the drop down. Go ahead and hit enter. I'll select here as my base point, and now I have 6 of them. Now the drawing only shows 4 of them, but don't worry about that. 6 is what you need. Once again, make sure the associativity is turned off, and the reason why you need 6 of them is because they're spaced out at these 30-degree angles. Once I go to close array, what I'm going to do is go ahead and erase these 2. We no longer need those 2. Alright, so now we have those kind of built. Let's go ahead and get rid of these lines in the middle. We don't need them anymore. And we do need a circle that's on the inside of these. So I actually forgot to do that when I made that array on this one, but it's no problem. Let's go ahead and do a circle center diameter. I'm going to go to this center, and this one has a diameter of 10. Okay, I'll go back to the array command. So I'm going to go to array polar, select this circle, enter, go to the center, and it's going to be 6 of them, and the same rules apply, right? Make sure your associativity is turned off. Let's go ahead and close the array. Okay, the next thing I need to do is I need to go ahead and add some fillets just to kind of finish this thing out a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this circle here since we don't need that anymore. I need some arcs that are located going here around here, right? Oh, I can go ahead and delete this one as well. Let's go ahead and use the fillet command. I'm going to go to radius. I'm going to set this radius equal to 10. And then I'm going to select the word multiple. When I do that, what I'm going to do is select the fillets between here. And I'm just going to kind of continue that around my shape. If you're looking at the drawing, it shows that I have 8 of these, so I created 4 of them so far. And then there'll be another 4 on the other side. So just kind of keep clicking these around until we're done with it, right? Alright, the last thing I need to do is just go ahead and finish this out with a nice trim. So let's go to the trim command. And then we can start trimming this the way we like to see it, right? So I'm just going to trim off this portion. I'm going to go ahead and knock out these around this circle. Same on this side. Okay. When I get to this one, now I only just need the arcs around it. Come back down to this side. And remember that it's kind of getting rid of all of this on these. When I get to these, it's just the arcs. Alright, and I'll go ahead and hit escape. And that should conclude this shape. Now, once again, like I said in the intro, if you want to see me go ahead and do full dimensions on this, kind of like what you're seeing on the drawing, I can do that in another video just to kind of show you some tips and things of that nature. And the main reason I want to show you that is because this one has a few center lines and some angles and things of that nature that I can explain to you and kind of give you a different concept on it. All right. But if you like this video, go ahead and please do me a favor and subscribe, or, hit the shared button, or just leave me a comment at the bottom. And I want to thank you again for watching.